Good
Morning, ma'am.
Morning,
How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Are
Alhamdulillah,
you
ma'am.
ready?
Is good today.
We are going to discuss a complicated chapter. Yeah. See if we can make it. First, I'll do the yes. Today is the 7th. Yes. Putri Andini.
Yes, present.
Thank you. Uni Handayani.
Yes, ma'am.
Rahmawati. Oh, I didn't realize. Rahmawati is sitting next to me. She was the first to be present. Arif Purnama.
Yes, ma'am, present.
Thank you. Liga Falyansyah. Liga. Are you there, Liga? Ada suaranya jauh sepertinya. Can you repeat your name, Liga? Belum ada. Alright.
Liga belum bergabung.
Yeah. Tuhu is away. Putri Ngawirabaya, Putri.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Sofiatul, Irma.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Twini,
Yes,
Julia.
ma'am.
Thank you. Nurlina is still
Yes, ma'am.
away. Oh,
Yes,
no.
ma'am.
Oh, are you back, Nurlina?
Yes, ma'am. I'm back to the
Thank
class.
you. Good, in good health, yeah?
Yes, thank you, ma'am.
Hasanah,
Yes, ma'am.
thank you. Mary Yanti,
Yes, I'm here.
thank you. Rahayu,
Yes, ma'am.
thank you. Atifatur,
Yes, ma'am.
thank you. Fitri,
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Zahra,
Present, ma'am.
thank you. Esther,
Yes, ma'am.
Haris,
Yeah, I'm
Haris,
present.
present,
Yes, sir.
yes. Yes. And Astrid,
Yes, ma'am.
yes. You must excuse me, I have to answer.
Mbak Emma, sampaikan Pak Liga sudah ada di ruangan, Mbak Emma.
Oh iya, terima kasih Pak Nif. Profesor
Yes.
Liga Valencia, present, Prof.
Liga.
Thank you, Prof.
Liga Valiansyah.
Yes,
Thank
Prof.
you. Where is Liga?
I'm
Which
here,
one?
Prof.
Oh,
I'm
Liga.
here, Prof.
Yes, thank you, Liga.
Thank you, Prof.
You have never been absent, Liga. Yeah. So
Alhamdulillah.
now I want to know who you have chosen as moderator today.
Me, I am. I'm Prof.
Arif ya.
Yes.
Thank you, Arif. Are you presenter also, Arif?
Yes, ma'am.
No. Oh,
No,
yes. All right.
Putri Ngabira Baya and Esther Suryani. I'm just moderate.
And Esther,
Suryani.
two presenters.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
Eyang.
Thank you, Esther and Putri. Del, you can begin, moderator.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, respect
Waalaikumsalam.
lecturers and
Waalaikumsalam.
classmates. My name is Ari Purnama, and I will serve as moderator to today's presentation. Thank you all for being here. Today, we will going to explore a very interesting topic, thematic structures and expression of interpersonal meaning. In this session, we will examine how thematic structure
Examine.
how thematic
Dari exam ya. Jadi examine.
Yes, thank you, ma'am. Examine how thematic structure works in text and how interpersonal meaning is released based on our analysis and discussion. We will start with a presentation by Putri Ngawirabaya, then continue with Esther. Without further ado, let's welcome our presenter. Please, Putri.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Arif. So, good morning, everyone.
Good
Today,
morning.
yeah, I would like to discuss about this topic. So, here's is the introduction. According to Halliday's Systemic Functional Linguistics, language serves three main metafunctions: ideational, interpersonal, and textual. The ideational metafunction represents ideas and experiences.
Experiences.
The interpersonal metafunction expresses relationships, attitudes,
Yeah.
and judgments. The textual metafunction organizes information in a coherent message. And this presentation focuses on the textual aspect through theme and rhyme, and the interpersonal aspect through mood and modality. Together, they show how language conveys both message, organization, and social interaction. Next page. Thematic structure overview. So, thematic structure deals with how information is
Theme.
theme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Siapa namanya?
Thematic structure
Yeah.
deals.
Putri. Yeah,
Yes,
thematic.
yeah.
Theme ya, dari kata theme. So thematic. Yeah, very good.
Yeah. Thematic structure deals with how information is distributed within a clause. Every clause has two parts. Theme, what the clause is about, usually the starting point of the message. And then rhyme, what is said about the theme. It adds
Said.
said.
What is said?
What is said about the theme. It adds new information. For example, the teacher is theme, and then explained the lesson clearly is the rhyme. Here, the word the teacher introduces the topic, while the rest of the clause develops it. Understanding
Develops it.
Understanding theme and rhyme helps us see how writers and speakers guide readers or listeners through information logically. Next page. And then type of theme. Themes can be classified into three main types. The first is topical theme, is the main content or subject of the clause, usually the participant, process, or circumstance. Example, here is my brother is studying abroad. Here's the example. Next, the second, interpersonal theme expresses the speaker's attitude, opinion, or level of certainty. Example, honestly, I don't agree with you. Here's the example. The next type is textual theme. Links ideas between clauses using conjunctions or transitions. Example, however, she decided to stay. Often, these types can appear together in one clause, showing the complexity of meaning. Next page. And the next important of theme and rhyme. Theme and rhyme structure is essential for text organization and cohesion. When themes are carefully chosen, ideas flow.
Chosen. Chosen. To choose. Yeah.
Chosen. Ideas flow smoothly from one sentence to another. Writers often begin new sentences with information already mentioned. I mean the theme. And then introduce new ideas. It's called rhyme. Here's the example. The city was very crowded. The streets were full of cars. This progression creates a logical connection between clauses and makes the text easier to follow. Next page. Interpersonal meaning. Interpersonal meaning refers to how language expresses interaction, attitude, and social relationships between speakers and listeners. It is mainly realized through mood and modality. Mood here represents the grammatical structure that shows the type of clause. Example like statement, question, comment.
Question.
Yeah. Question, comment, etc. And then next, modality. Modality expresses the speaker's degree of certainty, possibility, or obligation. Example, here there are sentences and then we can compare. You must go now. It is high obligation. And then the next sentence, you can go now. It's a permission or low obligation. Through such choices, speakers negotiate meaning and establish relationship in communication. Next will be continued by Miss Esther. To Miss Esther, please, time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Miss Putri.
Thank you, Putri. Yeah, thank you,
Good
Putri.
morning.
You're
Yeah,
welcome,
good morning. Good morning, Ma'am Professor Dr. Sunarjati Jaganegara. My
Good
name
morning.
is
Yes, good morning, Esther.
okay, and then I want to discuss the next material about the mood structure.
Material.
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 Yes.
Okay. In English, the mood is usually realized through the arrangement of the subject and the finite verb. The verb auxiliary or tense carrying verb. There are four basic types of mood. Declarative. Used to give information. For example, she is reading a book. Interrogative. Used to ask for information. Example, is she reading a book? Imperative. Used to give commands or requests. Example, read the book. Exclamative. Used to express strong feeling or emotion. Example, what a beautiful book. Next, Miss. About the modality. There are two main types of modality. The first one, modalization, expresses probability or usuality. Probability, how likely something is. Example, she might come, not certain.
Not
Usually-
certain.
Yeah, not certain.
Yeah.
Usuality, how often something happens. Example, he usually arrives early. The second one, modulation, expresses obligation or inclination. Obligation, what something must do. What someone must do. Example, you must submit the report. Inclination, what someone wants or is willing to do. Example, I want to help you. Common modal verb include can, could, may, might, must, shall, should, will, would. Next, Miss. Okay, the next slide is about such as giving order politely, expressing uncertainty,
Uncertain. It comes from the word certain. Kalau sebalikannya, uncertainty.
yeah, expressing uncertainty, and then making suggestions, showing obligation or necessity. For example, you must finish your homework. The mood is declarative. Modality high obligation, must, meaning expresses strong requirement. Okay, the next slide. About the theme, rhyme, and mood modality combined. Both interact in a text. Theme, rhyme organizes what is talked about. Mood modality show how the speaker engages with the listener.
Engages.
Engages with the listener. For example, perhaps interpersonal theme. Tomorrow, topical theme. We will start read. Our project read. Combines textual organization and interpersonal stage. Okay, the summary. The aspect textual meaning, focus, information flow. how the message is organized, realized by T and Rin. Function in communication help structure the clause so information move logically from noun to new. The second aspect, interpersonal meaning. Focus, social interaction, and speaker's attitude. Realized by mood and modality. Function in communication help express roles, relationship, and degrees or certainty or obligation. The third aspect, combined function. Function in communication both are crucial for coherent and meaningful communication.
Coherent.
Coherent and meaningful communication. Shaping how messages are structured
Message.
shaping
Bukan shaping Shaping how messages are structured.
Shaping how messages are structured and how attitudes are conveyed.
Yes.
Okay. That's our references from Holiday.
References.
The first one from Holiday, MAK 1994, An Introduction to Functional Grammar. Egin S. 2004, An Introduction to Systematic Functional Linguistics. The second one, Thompson G. 2014, Introduction to Functional Grammar. Okay, I think enough. That's all our presentation from our group. Thank you very much for your attention. I would appreciate any input material from our lecturer, Professor Dr. Sunarjati Jajanegara. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Putri
Yes.
and Esther. I would like to thank everyone for your participation and attention. I hope this presentation has enriched our understanding of thematic structure and interpersonal meaning. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi.
Thank you. That the last speaker was Esther Putri. Esther. Ya.
Prof, saya izin ya, Prof. Ada
Excuse-
keperluan. Excuse me, Prof.
Yes.
Thank you, Prof.
Now, class, I want you to return to the beginning. And then we will build our own sentences, to see whether you have understood. This is a complicated section, Right. This is the first one, thematic structure overview by
Yes, ma'am.
Putri. Yes. So it says, thematic structure deals with how information is distributed within a clause. Every clause has two parts. The theme, what the clause is about. So this is the meaning of the theme, Usually, the starting point of the message. So you must remember this, because when you read a message, you won't be able to connect this to what you are reading. Maybe you will be you are understanding this, but when you read similar to this in another text, you will forget. I'm not sure whether you will remember all these rules, in practice, in real action. this is a complicated beginning, yeah, of the second part of our lecture. For example, the teacher, that's the theme, yeah. The teacher explained the lesson clearly. Now, siapa tadi itu? Esther. Now, Esther, and what is the rhyme here? The theme is the teacher, and the rhyme is what?
The explain the lesson clearly. Explain the
No.
lesson clearly.
No. Just explain. Explain refers to teacher. Yeah. The teacher explained. Then the lesson clearly is the rhyme. Yeah.
Oh, yes. Okay.
This the second part. So here the teacher introduces the topic while the rest of the clause develops it. So he introduces by explaining. Can you give an example of this sentence?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now you must think of a theme and a rhyme.
Okay. The students finished the project on time. Theme is the student and rhyme finish the project on time. Is it correct, ma'am?
What was the verb?
The student finish the project on time.
Kata kerjanya apa? Finish.
Finish.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Yes. Once again, because I didn't quite hear clearly the verb. Yeah. Can you repeat the sentence again, dear?
Yeah. Okay, ma'am.
student.
The student finished the project on time.
Very good. Very good. Shafiatul, can you construct?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you give us or think of your own sentence? The same problem. Similar to the teacher explained the lesson clearly, and then the sentence by Putri. Sofiatul?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Please build your own sentence similar to the example. Theme and rhyme.
The mother cooked last night. The mother cooked rice last night.
Yeah, but last night is not the object. Yeah, last night is an adverb. You must build a sentence, yeah, like the example here. All right, the mother is similar to the teacher, but the lesson does not correspond with the adverb. Itu kan adverb, kata waktu. You must think of an object that for the rhyme. The lesson seperti the lesson as an object, ya. Ya, harus object. Coba try again. The mother. You must think of an object. Now repeat your sentence study. Repeat.
The mother cook rice on time.
Cooked what?
Cook rice.
Oh, cooked rice. All right. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, rice is a noun. Yeah, seperti lesson. Yeah, baik. Who wants
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, thank you. Wants to try?
Me, ma'am. Yang, who, ma'am? Yang.
Oh, Tuhu, are you there, Tuhu? I'm glad you can
Yes.
join us. Yeah. Can you be now? Students, class, you must write down the sentence so that you don't forget the words. Yeah. Now try to
Yeah, Yang.
construct
Yeah.
build another sentence, a similar sentence with
Yes.
theme and rhyme.
The sentence is, the doctor operates the patient carefully.
Very good. That's correct. Yeah.
Thank you, Yang.
Are there any students who want to try?
Me, Yang, Fitri.
Of course, Fitri. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Okay, the example.
Write down the sentence first, yeah?
Yes. The singer sang the song beautifully.
That's correct. Yes. Very good. So you understand this rule, yeah? Yeah. Theme and rhyme. Now we proceed to the next rule, to the next formulation. Can you switch?
Already, Yang.
Nelpon ke siapa? Oh, all right. One of you will think of us. First, read the rules. Yeah, themes can be classified into three main types. Yeah, that there is a topical theme, there is an interpersonal theme, and a textual theme. Now we must think of one of these themes. Yeah, who wants to try the first topical theme? Yeah, and the example here is my brother is studying abroad. Yeah. Please, this very easy. It's a very easy, very short sentence. So you must have a subject and a verb and maybe an adverb. Yeah. Any volunteer is welcome. Build a similar sentence like this one. Topical theme. Anyone? This very short sentence. How about Fitri? Fitri, find a subject to replace my brother.
Okay. My uncle is planting the plants.
Yeah, very good. But the pronunciation is not very clear, so I did not understand you. Will you please repeat slowly?
My uncle is planting the plant.
Is what?
Planting.
Oh, plant. Oh, growing.
Yeah, growing the plant.
Planting. All right. That's correct. Yeah. Who wants to try the next one? Actually, I want you to, siapa yang tadi itu? Fitri, to make it easy for you. Yeah. You must find exactly the same forms of the word. Kan di sini, my brother is studying abroad. My brother is a person, and then the verb, and then abroad is apa? What kind of adverb? Adverb of place, yeah.
Place.
Yeah. Now, can you build a sentence exactly like that?
Adverb of place, ya.
Yes. Pokoknya harus tempat, ya. Sesuatu tempat.
Tadi apa? My uncle is growing. Salah ya. My uncle is growing the plant. Salah ya.
In a pot.
Ya, in a pot. Ya.
Iya, pokoknya tempat lah. Ya, or in the garden.
Ya, in the garden or in the pot.
Next, who wants to try a similar sentence? Silakan. We're still with the topical theme.
Ma'am? Astri, ma'am.
Astri, please, Astri. Yes.
Yes,
Come up
ma'am.
with your sentence. Yes.
The students are doing a group discussion in the class.
The students are. Ya, are the students atau students tadi?
Students. Pakai S, ma'am. The students are doing a group discussion in the class.
Ya, itulah harus. Ya, you must pronounce the final S clearly. Now, please repeat the subject.
The students are doing a group discussion in the class.
What's your name? Astri.
Astrid.
Astri, are you Islam or Christian?
Islam, ma'am.
Ya, kan dalam bahasa Arab itu S itu juga jelas harus diucapkan penuh, tapi saya nggak dengar S-nya. Coba,
The
please
students.
repeat.
The students.
Students.
The students are doing a
Ada
group.
S-nya enggak?
Ada,
S-nya.
ma'am.
Oh, iya, saya nggak dengar. Ya. All right. Go on. Finish your sentence. Go on. Repeat your sentence.
The students are doing a group discussion in the class.
The students are
doing a group discussion in the class.
In
the
the
class. Yeah, in the class.
All right. Yeah, your pronunciation is not very clear, yeah. All right. Now we will proceed to the next theme, interpersonal theme. Here it expresses the speaker's attitude, opinion, or level of certainty. Three entirely different aspects, yeah? Do you understand? Attitude, sikap, opinion, gagasan or pikiran, level of certainty, kepastian, yeah? Who wants to try? It's becoming more complicated.
Putri, ma'am.
Example, yeah. Look at the example. It's very easy.
Honestly, I am not sure about that. Is that correct, ma'am?
Yeah. Can you find another word for honestly? Like, in fact, I, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Now try, yeah. No, try to find another word, not the
Okay.
same, similar word, yeah.
Uh,
Same, that means the same as honest.
yes,
Yeah.
ma'am. To be honest, I'm not sure about that.
All right. Very good. Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Who wants to try the next sentence? The same as the
Me.
previous one.
Yeah.
Yes. What's your name?
Tuhu.
Tuhu.
Tuhu. Yes.
Jangan tuhu lagi
Possibly.
dong.
Oh.
Please tuhu.
Yeah.
Wait for another turn. Yeah. I want
Yes,
another.
ma'am.
I want another male student. I think there are several male students in this class.
Only 3.
Liga.
Four students.
Can Liga try this next sentence? Liga. This is a very short sentence, yeah. Honestly, I don't agree with you. Bapak. What about Haris? Will you try, Haris? Honestly or truthfully? Unfortunately.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Baik ya, yang the male student yang pria itu tidak mau ya, baik.
Mau, ma'am?
Iya,
Liga mau,
ayo
ma'am?
dong. Nah,
Oh,
mengapa
iya, ma'am.
tadi yang bicara yang perempuan? There are
Yes,
too
ma'am.
many ladies in this class. Yeah, I want the gentleman also to try. Yeah, please, what's your name?
Liga, ma'am.
Yes, Liga, please try.
Okay, the sentence is, the cat is sleeping on the couch.
No, if we still have we are still busy with number 2.
Oh, number 2. Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, interpersonal, honestly, or yeah, I will help you truthfully. Honest and truth is the same. Truthfully, then you do the rest, Liga.
With truthfully, ma'am.
Yes.
Truthfully.
You can change the sentence with other words with the same meaning. What does it mean? I don't agree with you.
Oh, in my opinion,
Enggak,
I don't.
bukan kalau honestly-nya jangan diganti karena
Oh,
beda.
understand.
Ya, truthfully. Truth is the same as honest, ya. Nah, you do the rest. I don't agree with you-nya ganti.
Okay, ma'am. I will try. The sentence is honestly.
Yes, see that they don't understand. I think you are wrong. Nah, sama enggak?
Ya betul, ma'am. Maaf, ma'am.
You see, it is not easy.
Yes, ma'am.
You are just changing the same meaning. Grammar class, ya. All right. Now we move to the next one, number 3, textual theme. Textual theme, we link ideas between clauses. Link itu menghubungkan, ya. We connect ideas between clauses using conjunctions or transitions. Ini kata-kata yang you should understand at this level of your studies. You know what conjunctions, you know what transitions. Example malah. However, she decided to stay. These are very short sentences. Find another word for however. Banyak. And then very short sentence, she decided to stay. Yeah. It's not a difficult sentence. Who wants to try? Come on, Nurlina. Nurlina, try Nurlina.
Yes, ma'am. I really like you. However, I cannot stay longer.
However, you don't know the meaning of however?
I know, it is the
Harus
contrast.
tahu.
It is the
Hah?
contrast. It is for contrasting. Untuk kontras, ma'am.
Yes, I
For
know.
something in
However,
contrast.
find a word like however. Yang artinya sama. Contrast.
Yes, I just make the sentence. Okay, I will repeat, ma'am. I will repeat.
All right. Yeah.
I will repeat. Okay. I really like you. However, I cannot stay with you longer.
You are talking about I.
Yes.
There is no I in this sentence.
Oh, just however.
however is the same as but. Tetapi.
I try to connect two sentences using however, ma'am.
Go on, yeah. All right, finish your sentence.
I have told it. I really like you. However, I use however to connect the sentence.
Ya, memang it links ideas ya. Links itu means to connect. But here it is used at the beginning. Yeah. But maybe they wanted to leave. Here, she decided to stay. It's just the opposite of leave. Yeah. You see, it is not as I warned you, mengingat Anda, sama sekali tidak mudah. Padahal saya minta Anda membuat kalimat yang sama. Hanya saja kata-katanya beda, tapi bukan kata-katanya sebetulnya similar. Instead of decide, you use a synonym, yeah, to decide. They made up to live. Yeah. All right. Let's go on to the next formula, to the next type. Importance of theme and rhyme. Theme and rhyme structure is essential for text organization and cohesion. When themes are carefully chosen, ideas flow smoothly from one sentence to another. Writers often begin new sentences with information already mentioned, the theme, and then introduce new ideas. This is called the rhyme. Yeah. So what has been taught before itu sebut theme. Tapi new ideas itu disebut rhyme. For example, now here are two sentences. This is going to be more complicated. The city was very crowded. The streets were full of cars. Yeah, very easy. A very easy example. You just look at Jakarta. The city was very crowded. The streets were full of cars, but we are talking about the present. Kalau ini past tense. This progression creates a logical connection between clauses and makes the text easier to follow. Do you understand the explanation? This progression creates a logical connection. Logical connection itu between logicnya between the city was very crowded and the streets were full of cars. Itu is logical, sangat masuk akal. Ya. And makes the text easier to follow. Ya, jadi orang gampang mengerti. Can you make, I'm not going to ask, I'm going to tell you to build two sentences similar to these two ones. Ya, jadi two short sentences that have a strong connection. Now I'm going to ask the class whether you have understood my explanation. I want you to build two similar sentences, similar to these ones. These two sentences have the same meaning, crowded and full. Now you now write down. Maybe it's not easy if you just keep it in your head. Now, write down two similar short sentences. Now I'll give you an idea. Talk about the weather, which is very easy. For instance, now the cloud is very dark. The sky is very dark. The sky is very crowded. Clouded. Now, talk about that. Just two short sentences.
Me and Fitri.
Please. Thank you.
The house was very dirty. The house was very dirty. The floor were full of trashes. Rumahnya.
What was the last word?
Last one.
The floor was, yes.
Lantainya penuh, full of trashes. Trash.
Yeah. Trash is a collective noun, yeah, not that. Very good. Please repeat slowly for your friends, yeah. Bagus. Dua-duanya have the meaning of being dirty. Yeah. Yes.
The house was very dirty. The floor were full of trashes.
Ya, betul. Nah, tapi Anda salah grammar. The floor were. Floor itu satu. Ya.
Oh iya.
Satu itu. Ubinnya hanya satu. Nah, itu this is a
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, yeah. Please be careful. Makanya students, yeah, maybe you have problems because you don't have much time, yeah. Tapi at this level of your studies, yeah. Sudah berapa tahun Anda belajar bahasa Inggris? Mulai dari SMP barangkali, ya. Makanya I ask you to write it down so that your sentences are perfect. Yeah, no mistakes.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Yes, the words are very common, very much used. Yeah. Thank you very much, Fitri. That's very good. Who wants to try the next sentences?
Putri
I will
ya.
try my
You are welcome. Please. Please. Siapa nih? Siapa? Tuhu.
yeah.
Yes, you are welcome to. Please. Yeah.
The
To.
lake view is fascinating. Many people visit.
Yeah. Now, please repeat from
Yes.
with the correct pronunciation. Ya, Tuhu. All right.
Yes,
Begin.
yeah. The lake view is fascinating. Many people visit this place every day.
What is fascinating?
Very
What is
beautiful.
fascinating?
Very beautiful. Amazing.
Ada apa?
Amazing.
What is beautiful? Yang
Indah.
beautiful itu apa? Mungkin betul, tapi ucapannya salah. Jadi saya nggak ngerti. The what? Repeat slowly with the correct pronunciation to who?
The lake view. The
The
lake view
view of
is
the view of the what? The view.
the view of the lake. Yeah.
All
The view
right.
of the lake is fascinating. Many people visit this place every day.
Yeah, all right. That's yeah. Thank you. That's very good. Yeah, thank you very much. Only because your pronunciation was not quite good, that's why I didn't understand. But now so the view of the lake was fascinating. Itu betul. Yeah. Was or is?
Is.
Is. So and the next part of the sentence, this next sentence apa?
Many people visit this place every day.
All right. Both are in the present tense ya. Dua-duanya present tense ya, harus sama. Very good. Another student.
It's me.
Siapa yang
Yeah.
mau
Putri, ma'am.
coba?
It's
Yes,
me.
who?
Hati Fatur.
Who is it?
Hati Fatur.
Wait. Ini banyak nama.
Hati Fatur.
Atifatur Rahmaniah.
Yes.
Yeah. Please, Ati.
The cafe was full. The tables were taken by customers.
Very good. Very good. 2 short sentences. But
Thank you.
the pronunciation is not quite correct. I want you to repeat the sentence, Ati.
The cafe was full. The tables were taken by customers.
Nah, the cafe, ucapannya ya, the cafe was full, past tense. Yeah. Terus the second sentence.
The tables were taken by customers.
The tables
were taken.
You don't say the tables are taken. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
all of them was past.
The cafe was full.
Yes. The tables were
Not the yeah.
Or I should change it to present all of them. The cafe is full. The tables are
Nen,
taken
itu juga
by
ucapannya juga sudah salah ya.
Okay.
Cafe. You
Cafe.
must imitate me. Kamu kalau harus itu ucapan meniru ucapan saya. Ucapan Anda itu salah ya.
Okay.
Tapi it's not very important. But it is important now. Yeah. The cafe was full. The
The
places
cafe
were
was full.
all occupied. Atau the chairs were all occupied.
The chairs were occupied.
Were ya,
Were.
karena ya, baik ya. You see, it is not easy. Ya,
Thank you, Eyang.
I want you to write it down so that you can only read it. I give you enough time because the sentences are short. Yeah. Now the last one. Who wants to try the last one? This two short sentences.
Miss
Putri, yeah. Yes, you're welcome, Putri. Putri Ngawirabaya. Yeah, Putri.
Yes, ma'am. The sentence is the town was busy. The roads has lots of vehicle.
Yeah. The
Yes,
what?
ma'am.
Slowly repeat your sentence, Putri.
Yes, ma'am. The town was busy. The roads had lots of vehicle.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
The what? The town was full. Itu ya?
Yes,
Oh,
was
busy.
busy, ma'am.
The town was busy. And then the second part is what? The vehicles lah. Ya. Ucapannya vehicle.
Yes, ma'am.
Kendaraan ya.
Vehicle.
The vehicles were what?
The roads had lots of vehicle.
Yeah. The roads have. Punya ya.
Yes, ma'am. Had.
Ya. Coba diulang first part. The city.
The town was busy. Next sentence. The roads had lots of vehicle. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you. Next, the nomor satu apa kalimatnya? The town. Terus was past tense. Yeah. The roads had lots of vehicles. Yeah. So you use both sentences with the past tense ya. Putri, dua-duanya past tense ya.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, that's correct. Yeah. Now I think we proceed to the next theme. Importance of what? To the next part. Interpersonal meaning. Overview. Interpersonal meaning refers to how language expresses interaction, attitude, and social relationships between speakers and listeners. This is going to be very tough. Tough to di sini susah ya. It is mainly realized through mood. Wah, mood. Mood itu has to do with suasana. Mood and modality. Nah, mood represents the grammatical structure that shows the type of clause, statement, question, command, etc. And modality expresses the speaker's degree of certainty, possibility, or obligation. All this is where it sounds very complicated, yeah? But when you read further on, it is not so difficult. When you look at the examples, for instance, compare. You must go now. That's easy to understand, yeah? Short. You must go now. Nah, kalau kita lihat you must go now, ini mengenai apa sih? Kalau kita hubungkan with the above sentences, ya. Ini mengenai apa? It's easy to understand. You must go now. Ya, kan? High obligation. Secondly, you can go now. Permission or low obligation. Tadi high obligation, ya. Sekarang low obligation. Nah, through such choices, speakers negotiate meaning. Dipikir-pikir, negotiate itu. Pikir-pikir artinya. And establish relationships in communication. And establish relationships. That's not easy at all. Through such, nah, I wonder what are the examples-nya ini. You must go now. Or you can go now. Please move the text upwards. Ada sisanya di bawah. Is this here? Full stop. Sudah. Nah, then you just try to find or to build sentences like this. Ada tuh, masih ada ke bawah banyak kan ini. Hah? Yang tadi mana yang hanya dua? Nah, ini aja dulu deh. There is not much time. 15 minutes. Now you just think or build two sentences. Yeah, of course, one sentence for each of you. Ya, yang nggak usah dua-dua. Similar to these ones. The first sentence is high obligation. Itu kuat ya. As an order, suatu perintah. You must go now. Or the second one. Now we discuss the second one later because it's already almost time. Time is almost finished, class. Yeah. Who wants to try number one? You must go now. High obligation. It's an order. Suatu perintah. Ya. Suatu perintah tidak perlu dari jenderal atau dari presiden. It can be from your parents. Ya. Who wants to try number one? You must go now. Try to build a similar sentence.
Zahro, ma'am.
Yes, please. Siapa?
Zahro.
Zahro, please, Zahro Salsabila.
Yes, ma'am. You should buy umbrella. Is it clear, ma'am?
Yeah. slowly repeat the words.
Okay.
Wait. With the correct pronunciation.
All right, ma'am. You should buy umbrella.
I know the idea is correct, but it's wrong sentence.
All right.
Can you correct that?
What's the wrong, ma'am? The sentence or the pronunciation?
The grammar is
Oh, the grammar.
correct.
Oh, you should both.
Just repeat the first sentence, Aro.
Yes, ma'am. You should.
You what?
Should. SHOULD. Should.
Should.
Should.
Oh,
You-
should.
You should. Should.
Bukan should. Should. Kan tulisnya juga SH ya, nulisnya
Yes,
SH.
that's right.
Jadi
Yes.
bukan tapi
Okay.
Yeah,
You should.
Yes,
You
very
should.
good.
Okay.
That's why I don't understand. I did not
All right.
understand because of the
You-
wrong pronunciation.
All right.
At this, yeah, all right. Go on, finish.
You should buy umbrella.
Yeah. Grammatically is wrong.
Yeah. So what's the correct, ma'am?
What is the correct? Umbrella itu ada berapa?
Only one.
Nah, harus sebut dong. Ini
Oh,
bukan bahasa
alright.
Indonesia. Ini bukan bahasa Indonesia. Tidak pantas kamu bicara seperti itu. Padahal kalimatnya sangat pendek. You made 2 mistakes. You should buy an umbrella atau 2 umbrellas. Kalau nggak hanya satu, nggak bisa. You should buy umbrella. Ini bukan bahasa Indonesia.
Alright, I'm sorry, ma'am. That's missing N.
Yeah,
An.
an.
Alright. It must be you should
It is
buy an umbrella.
the whole class repeats to make sure all of you use the correct pronunciation. I always complain, about your pronunciation because you are always finishing this semester. Sesudah ini Anda tidak akan dapat lagi tata bahasa Indonesia. Anda ini sudah tingkat teratas S2, tapi ucapannya seperti Anda mulai belajar. Dan saya sedih kalau begitu. Karena tidak pantas. Padahal Anda diberi bahan bacaannya yang susah jelimet. I told you, this is not easy stuff. Jadi, tingkatan pengetahuan Anda itu sudah banyak. Tapi, ucapannya kurang bagus. Dan ucapan itu sangat penting, saudara-saudara, karena Anda akan berhubungan dengan orang asing itu dengan bicara, kan? Dan jangan bicara seperti ini. Saya sedih karena Anda sudah mencapai tingkatan yang tertinggi. Tetapi ucapannya rendah. Tidak pantas, saudara-saudara. Baik. Now, for the last time, you repeat the whole sentence correctly, Zahro.
I am, ma'am. All right. I will try. You should buy an umbrella.
Yeah, correct. Should. Should. Ada should lah, gampang. Don't pronounce the Padahal ada L-nya ya. Nah, itu susahnya bahasa. Memang ejaan itu beda dengan ucapan. Ya. Thank you, Syahro.
My
Please.
pleasure, ma'am.
Yes, please. Don't practice, practice, practice. I told you how to practice the easy, cheap way. Baik. Now it's number 2. You can go now. Permission or low obligation. Artinya low obligation itu adalah bentuk suruh tapi secara halus, ya. Menyuruh tetapi halus. Bukan keharusan. Ya. Can anyone, who wants to try? You can go now. Now, build a sentence, very short sentence with the same rules. Permission, ya Anda tahu permission, izin. Nah, itu paling mudah barangkali, izin. Anyone wants to try? Very short. For instance, I'll give an Indonesian sentence ya. Mereka boleh nonton film. Anyone interested? Nurlina. Ada Nurlina. Can you hear me, Nurlina? You write down the sentence, Nurlina. Mereka boleh nonton film. Guys, no, there is no reply. Siapa sajalah. Aduh, kalimat yang begitu gampang saja kok nggak bisa. Nah gitu. I can't believe. Ya kenapa diam saja? Apalagi kau berhadapan, ini terlebih jauh kan.
Maybe can I try, ma'am?
Baiklah, siapa?
My name is Uni Handayani.
Who wants to...
Uni Handayani. Uni Handayani.
All right.
Yes. I can try
Yes,
it.
all right.
With the same sentence or similar sentence yang tadi Miss Ma'am sebutkan. Mereka bisa menonton TV. They can watch a movie. They can watch a
Nah, di
movie.
TV dengan movie lain sama apa? Enggak, bukan itu
Film,
kalimat
film,
saya. Oh,
film.
oke. Nah, bahasa please repeat, Uni.
They can watch a films.
Yeah, they can watch a
Watch a
film.
films. Yes, ma'am. They can watch a films.
All right. There are no grammatical mistakes.
They can.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
ma'am?
They can watch.
They can watch a film.
But, oh, ini hanya masalah ucapan ya. Karena memang orang Indonesia nggak bisa ucapan itu nggak bisa. Try ya. Anda bilang you can watch a film. Anyway, class, I will never stop saying that you must practice, practice, practice. Your pronunciation bahan yang kita pelajari mulai dari 2 minggu yang lalu itu sudah mulai susah. Kalau membaca formula-formulanya itu very complicated. Padahal yang disajikan itu tidak susah. Coba, kalau lihat dari kalimat-kalimat yang kita harus latih, ya contoh-contoh itu kan Anda mengerti semua. Ini sistemnya, menurut saya sistemnya salah. Sistem dulu lebih mudah, lebih gampang dicerna oleh anak-anak, malah dari dulu sudah mulai dari SMP ya, bahasa Inggris itu. Atau mungkin sekarang juga dari SD. Iya. Baik. Anyway, don't be discouraged. Jangan putus asa ya. But please practice your pronunciation. And herewith, I have to say goodbye. Yeah. Because you must follow the next lecture, the next class. Thank you very much for your attention. Yeah. See you next
You're welcome, Emma. See you.
See you next
Thank you,
week.
Ayam.
See you. Thank you, Ayam.
Don't be discouraged. Jangan putus asa ya. Pokoknya Anda ikuti saja apa yang saya bilang ya. Toh tidak susah. Ya sebetulnya sisa yang susah itu baca teksnya. Ini tuh jelimet teksnya tuh. Terlalu banyak peraturan-peraturan. Padahal kalau lihat contohnya itu tidak susah ya. Baik. Yeah, please. Bye-bye. Enjoy the next of the